Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Bowie. I'm Matthew.
And I am Dill.
And we're gambling today. And by that, I mean we're going to look at gambling and then we're not going to do it.
Oh.
Hold on. But first, before we go gambling, before we don't go gambling, we have to go and get the thing that we need if we would like...
If you actually want to gamble.
If we would think, maybe I want to gamble, but then you're not going to because you don't want to waste your damn time. So this guy is like, go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight.
We ain't.
Here, I don't be needing this anymore. This man has like lost his wife and his kids. He's divorced. He lost his home.
He's flat out busted.
Dude, this guy right here, he's like, munch. The man at that table lost it all at the slots. Oh.
How unfortunate.
I think there's a guy in here in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green that gives you the leftovers.
Yeah.
I think it's that guy at the counter, but I'm not sure. Oh, now we got the coin case that I'm never going to use. Yeah. So,
because we're not going to gamble.
Yeah.
We're going to go not gamble.
But I'm going to go ahead and show off what some of the prizes you can learn here. So these are the windows, and that one guy is looking it up. So you can get an Abra, Vulpix, or a Wigglytuff here.
So the fun part is, if you're not actually gambling, the most you can buy at a time is 50 coins. So,
and 50 coins cost like, what, 100 times as much?
Yeah.
And then you can also get Scyther, Pinsir, and Porygon. Yep. Hell expensive. Sir? Pardon, sir? Thank you. And you can get these TMs, and I'm not sure exactly what those TMs do. It's likely they're Fire, Blast, Blizzard, and Thunder, but maybe not. I don't know. This generation doesn't tell you. But anyways, Dill, go tell them about this Pokemon, Porygon.
So Porygon is a fun Pokemon. Not the best in meta, but really, really fun outside the meta.
Also, there's coins on the ground here you can pick up.
Yep. It's normal type, and it's got one of the best move pools. You have access to a lot of stuff, and if you're able to get off a couple Sharpens in a row, you're even more set. It's the only Pokemon that can learn Sharpen, right?
In Gen 1, yes.
In Gen 1, Europe. And you get you get Recover, you get Thunder Wave, you get Hyper Beam, you get Psychic, you get Blizzard, all the really big, heavy-hitting stuff.
Oh my god, this is the guy who, he's the champ in the making guy. He's
yeah, that's our buddy.
Yeah, he's my bro. And he's telling me, like, how to beat her. Oh yeah, because he's not allowed in there because he's a male.
He's a man. But yeah, so that's Porygon. Definitely use it if you have a chance. But, fun fact, go find out how much 50 coins costs.
Okay.
Tell me how much, I'll give you guys some quick math.
Welcome to Rocket Game Corner. Do you need some game coins?
Yeah, we need some coins.
It costs 1,000 for 50 coins.
So it costs 1,000 for 50 coins. Porygon costs 9,999 coins. Which means you have to talk to that dude 200 times. And if it's 200 times and they cost 1,000 each, that's 200,000 coins for Porygon.
That's not worth it.
It's totes worth it. On the other hand, that
this
means
guy
for Vulpix, I spent
hold on,
20,000 coins to get that Vulpix. 20,000 monies.
So there's this Team Rocket guy who's guarding this poster for some reason.
It's an enlisting poster. Don't look behind the poster. It's no reason. It's not important.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a poster for Team Rocket.
So, while we're here, there's something I'd like to take care of. So one of the things that I've been lacking and slacking on is the fact that I haven't covered any of the starting Pokemon.
I see.
So
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I know you're not.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
I didn't step in anything. So I want to go ahead and talk about our good old buddies. You know, Venasaur, Charizard, and
Blastsoise.
So first off, we're going to talk about them in numerical order. So we're going to talk about with Venasaur, which is the best one.
I think so too.
It's not as good as Victory Bell, in my opinion, but there's fun to be had here. It essentially doesn't have access to Wrap, and you know, I love cheese, so you know, Wrap's kind of my thing. But it has decent speed and high special with a near 100% critical hit rate with our good... What's that sound? Oh, with our favorite move ever, Razor Leaf.
We about to get axe murdered.
Yeah, we are. So, I want you to know what that means. 100% crit rate with Razor Leaf does times 12 damage to Rhydon and Golem. Times 12, the base 60 damage. And then it does times 6 damage to any pure water type or pure ground type. Or pure rock type, but there isn't a pure rock type in this generation. So I'm looking at the switch behind the poster and I'm going to press it.
Oh boy.
And there's the staircase.
You shouldn't have done that.
So, it has access to sleep powder, and that's always amazing, and Swords Dance. When it can paralyze with Body Slam. So it makes for a real fun time. And it doesn't learn any HM moves, which is really kind of weird.
It's alright though, you don't need it. It's Venusaur. You don't want to make your starter your HM slave.
Nope. And there's an item over here. So now, Dill's going to tell you about Blastsoise.
Blastsoise is the one I chose when I first started, but I started in the blue version.
Oh.
It's really good. I think it's decent. It's got a lot of bulk, mostly. Its offense isn't nearly as good because you're a turtle. So what do you expect?
What'd you expect?
It's still good stuff done because you do get that stab surf. You know, you can learn Ice Beam like any other water type. You know Body Slam, which is a really good move. And you can also learn Earthquake. It doesn't outspeed almost any electric type, so you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get hurt. But you take them down with Earthquake because you survive a hit. I think it's... I don't know that anything that isn't set up can OHKO you. But I could be wrong. Don't think I am.
You probably are.
I mean, at level 100, if everything's level 100, you survive a lot of shit.
Yeah, I suppose.
You survive a lot. Because nothing... Your biggest weakness is grass and electricity.
Yeah.
And all the fast electric types have a lacked special.
You know?
And then you one or two shot them because your attack isn't all that great. It's decent, not all that great.
It's more about your special, but because you're a water type user.
But your water can punch a solid hole in an inch thick plate of steel.
Yeah, you know, that's in the Pokédex.
Punches a hole an inch steel.
Oh my
but you point that at this little rat, he's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he says unconscious.
So now we're going to talk about probably... Well, it would be the worst of the starters if Blastoise didn't have such a bad move pool. Because pretty much Blastoise only has water-type moves.
Definitely the most popular starter.
It has decent speed, and it's a mixed attacker.
It's Charizard.
It's a special stat and its attack stat are exactly the same. But fire types are shafted in Gen 1. So with Charizard, what you want to do is set up Swords Dance and Earthquake. Use Fire Blast when you need to use Fire Blast. Flamethrower if you want, the better accuracy. And you can use Slash if you want high crit rate. It doesn't really have the best options and can do nothing to Starmie. So, and it can't learn Cut, Strength, and in Yellow is the only version where it can learn Fly, which is the only HM move it gets. No, it can learn Cut and Strength, and it can learn Fly in Yellow version. I messed that up, sorry. So, it makes a good HM user, actually, in the main game. So,
if you want to build it like I did, because I love Stall, you can get a Charizard that knows Dig and Fly.
Oh, wow.
Really versatile moveset on that one.
It?
Yeah, Toxic and then Dig and Fly.
I'm pretty sure it can learn Toxic.
Every Pokemon can learn Toxic, except Cascoon and Wurmple.
Yep. So, it's a good HM user, and I can definitely recommend it for the main game, but not so much for the metagame. And...
he surrenders.
Nah, what a loser. So, I'm going to try to figure... Oh, oops, I messed that one up.
This is probably one of the longest parts of the game. I think so. It definitely feels the longest when I'm going through it.
I don't think so. It's pretty easy because you go to the basement floor first and pick it up. I can get through it pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. But I also want to talk about another Pokemon the next time it appears. I think we'll just talk about it anyways now.
Okay.
Just to get it over with, because we saw Zubat. So we want to talk about Golbat.
Golbat?
Golbatu des.
Golbat.
It is decent. Yeah, it's good speed, but that's it.
You can learn Supersonic.
Like literally, none of the good moves that Golbat can learn, because it has decent stats actually, but none of the moves it can learn that are good are in this generation. There's no Poison Fang, no Air Cutter.
Yep.
Really shafted, and then Leech Life is like, learns Leech Life, but that's like 20 base power in this generation. If it was in Gen 7, or it's base 80, that would be beautiful, but it's combined, it has a weak move pool.
Its strongest move is Wing Attack.
Yeah, its strongest stab move is Wing Attack, which is real worse in this generation because it's base 40 instead of base 60. So it can learn Fly. No, it doesn't learn any THM, so you can't even learn Fly on this asshole. It's just a bad Pokemon in this generation. I can't recommend it. So I do love Golbat, and I love Crobat even better. I love using Crobat, but this generation I do not.
There's a lot of differences in generations.
Yep. There's nothing over this way. Because the thing is why this takes some people so long is just like they get stuck on this, but this isn't that bad. Because if I go down here, this is how I get this item. There's some good items here, but I might run out of bag space.
Uh-oh. You have to eat your bicycle.
Yeah, see, that's the big thing I wanted, is that rare candy there. I'm not going to eat my bicycle, Dill. That's probably not going to taste very good.
It's full of iron.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, I'll just give it to, what's the tankiest? I don't want to give that to Nidoking. I want Nidoking to have, like, max attack. Hey. I think I want to use Cloyster later, so if I end up doing that, I think that's what I'd use. Put it on.
It's on the top one, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah, boy.
Because it makes you think, you don't really think, as a kid, you're not going to think to go to those bottom two. So, I'll save that guy for later.
Yep.
And go down here.
And we're halfway there.
Yeah, we're a good chunk through. So this guy...
It'll save him for later, too.
No, we're not.
What? We're not?
We have to fight him.
Uh-oh. Eat your bicycle.
Eat my bicycle. Let's see.
Eat your Pokeballs.
I have 4 rare
candies.
candies.
All the rare candies.
Pikachu, you need that, right?
Just restore Thunderbolt. Just max Ether. 2 EV? Yeah. Worth.
Yep. Oh, it's because I have all these.
Oh, just eat the coin case.
I'm never going to use Tri-Attack, so I'll give that to something.
Use Tri-Attack. Give it to nobody. Too good. TM48, what is it?
That's Rock Slide. Who can use Rock Slide?
Give that shit to Nidoking.
Yeah. What if I want to give it to Mitch?
We're not going to use Mitch.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, this is going to, like...
Isn't Rock Slide decent? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, and it has a transfer flinch. Ooh.
It's worth. Double Kick isn't really that good. I mean, it's good early game because you stomp the weak normal type.
It's just to help with normal type still. Like I have Thrash and Body Slam. So do I want the better power or the paralysis chance?
Better power. No. Paralysis chance. You get rid of better power.
Yep.
Because the meta is all about Body Slam.
So I'm gonna Rock Slide that. Beautiful. And let's see what this is. And this is not gonna even be worth it.
What is that?
Ass, probably.
TMO2. Ass. Teach to what Pokemon?
Yeah, teach it. It's an actual move called Ass.
Ass Blast.
It's beautiful. It's like Moonblast. It's just like Moonblast.
It's
Moonblast.
Yeah, Ass Blast.
All right, so this guy's got a coughing, but this isn't a big deal. So the big thing that we're fighting this guy is that he's got a key that we need, an elevator key.
A lift key.
No, it's called the lift key. Yeah. The loft key?
We're not going to be able to get it.
Why?
Because you ate one... Oh, no, you used the max Ether. You did. You used the Ether and then Rock Slide. So we have one space left in your bag. Way to be preemptive.
Well, that was very preemptive of me and smart.
I entirely planned that. All according to Keikaku.
And Keikaku does mean plan. Oh, because I need to get rid of that coin case because I'm never going to use that. So, look at this. I got the lift key.
If you want to spend 200,000 monies, you can get Porygon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but...
You only have 50,000 monies.
Let's see what's here. Oh, God. So, I think... What is HM45?
What's HMO2?
Thunder
Keep that for
Wave.
somebody later. That's a good one.
What is this one?
I think these are the ones you decided
Dig.
to keep for later, right?
Yeah, I want to give Dig to someone who's... Let's see, Rest. I don't want Rest.
HMO2. Go to the bottom.
Team Moves 24.
Thunderbolt.
Oh,
Nope. Oh, well, we could have talked. Oh, well.
Team 30. Teleport.
Teach that to Pikachu.
I'm just going to toss it. Yep.
Just throw it away. I always
I
tried
probably
to.
shouldn't be doing this on screen, but whatever, man.
I always tried to collect as many as possible. Just to,
Double Edge is good.
Just to put them in the box and then order them.
Razor Wind.
Oh,
No.
toss that shit. I'm never gonna use that.
Yeah, never gonna use it.
It's a 2-turn move, isn't it?
I think so.
Get.
I'm not allowed to cycle here because, you know, I want to follow the rules of the Rocket Base.
Yeah. The guys who steal Pokemon and point guns at young children.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, well, don't fucking ride a bicycle inside, man.
Oh boy, it's like, hey, whoa, like, the Team Rocket Base stops, he's like, whoa, man, calm down.
This isn't pure anarchy.
It's very...
Just HP up on Garland.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Just make him as OP as... When you're OP...
You just want to be more OP.
You just want to be more OP.
Alright, guys, so I guess this is a good end for the episode.
Why not?
We got a good way through it, and I'm going to clear out a little bit some of the trainers in here just so I can have an easier time and a smoother time through this. So peace out, guys. I'll see you in a minute.